What's up? It's been a little bit. I gotta level with you. Real talk time. I have fallen off just a touch. Just a touch. And I talk in, we've completely derailed, gone back a few steps. No, not quite to that degree. But we've definitely been taking it very easy. Have not been adhering to my normal calorie deficit, my macros, not even exercise. Been kind of in and out of the gym, probably like 3 times a week. It's been about 2 weeks that I've been off. And I just want to be honest, I just want to tell you guys that I have not been in it to win it this entire time. We finished the 100-day challenge, lost 27 pounds, I think a little extra, 27 something. Pretty good, pretty great results for 100 days, and that's with putting on muscle. I just want to say, by no means do I have the answer, the magic, the unwavering motivation to be in here every single day. The 100-day challenge gave me extra motivation just because I wanted to make sure, that I really push myself and that I take it to another level and really show you guys, what I'm capable of and what 100 days could do. But since that's over, I had a cheat weekend that kind of led into, I don't know, not a full cheat week by any means, but like a cheat 4 or 5 days for sure. And I'm not saying went to balls of the wall the entire time, but at the very least, I've been very, very lax as of recent. And there's good news and bad news. I'll start with the bad news. The bad news, we have definitely lost our momentum that we had going. Losing 1.7, 1.8 pounds a week. That's what it ended up averaging out to in the end. Definitely not there anymore. Since then, yeah, we should be down another 6 pounds, 8 pounds, something like that. And I think we're down 2. But that's the good news. The good news is that even with the very relaxed regimen I've been on and just coming in kind of casually and we're pushing ourselves when we're in here. I've been sore and everything still, but taking it easy regardless compared to what we were doing and not tracking calories quite as much or anything like that. I have learned how to eat clean enough and how to control myself enough that I feel like I'm enjoying myself pretty willy-nilly, honestly, and we haven't gained weight, which is crazy. Are you kidding me? How? You know what I mean? You figure I'd be up some pounds. Crazy enough? Oh, we are not up anything. So, currently hovering around 208 to 210, somewhere in there. I guess I've learned to listen to my body a lot more and understanding when, I'm feeling full or satiated to some degree and not overdoing it. Even though I've been eating pretty big meals and everything and feeling pretty full, I've been trying, kind of failing, in all honesty, to maintain the 4-meal cycle that I was on. And I've done it a few days, but by no means is it something I'm ritually doing. But with that being said, just eating cleaner, having chicken breast, having my veggies, everything like that. We stayed fairly good. Thinking back to it now, do I have some regret? Yes, I do. But I've seen what I'm capable of. I have bigger goals that I want to reach. And I want to show you guys, everyone who's been here along this journey, I want to show you guys that we can keep going with this and that we are gonna come out on the other side and be successful with it. So, with that being said, here now, this is my official statement. We're back. We're hitting it. And we're getting serious again. Consider this day 1 of phase 2. The final shred down to the peak 15% body fat, the leanest I've ever been by far. We're trying to maintain muscle. We are trying to look shredded. We are trying to be shredded. We've put on a good amount of muscle. We've lost a good amount of weight. We've kept almost all of it off. Now it's time to keep going. Dial in. Let's get after it. Today, chest and buys. Let's go. All right, let's talk about a few things real quick. What have I noticed since coming back, or since I'm being off and just kind of being casual with it, semi-casual? First thing, I don't know if you guys can tell, but being carved up and like having my carbs and glycogen stores completely refilled, like upper body wise, we're looking pretty huge right now in comparison to what we used to look like. Been doing deltoid work in the meantime, and also still continuing to build the chest. So there's definitely a chance that we've put on just a touch, or at least like finally, filled it out and everything. But in general, like just being here, definitely looking a lot wider, a lot bigger. And I'm here for it because we're looking good. But all right, let's get into some decline bench here. Why decline bench? Also, one of my big goals with bringing this back, coming back, being here, besides like getting back into it, what else is going to change? I'm going to be talking about what led to that first leg of success in 100 Ds. As well as why I'm doing what I'm doing here consistently. Like why decline bench? Why not flat bench? Why dumbbells? So we're going to be getting into all of that a lot more in depth, and I'm going to be telling you guys, exactly what worked and why I was able to lose nearly 30 pounds in just 100 days and put on muscle. So hopefully, if any of you guys are looking to do it yourself, hopefully you can do even better than me, see better results than me with any lessons learned. But okay, enough talking. Let's get into it. We'll get back to talking right after this. Very good. Very, very good. Whew. So I decline. Decline puts just a slight more emphasis on the lower pec down here. We've overdeveloped the upper pec. It's a huge focus of mine from the start. Wanted to build it up, give myself that look of having the fuller chest, because previously it was all fat, all moob, and just used to hang and sag. Yes, we still have the fat here, but it looks much more full. A lot more to flex there because we've built up that basis of muscle. So first up, it was about building a strong chest that looks full. Now it's about catching up where we neglected in the first place. So maybe we should have hit both. Maybe not. I'm kind of happy with where we're at, and I'm kind of okay with working this back in and catching it up. Let's do some buys. Working in some cable curls. We're getting the full stretch by taking a step forward and getting immediate tension. So before I even start my curl, these are going to be lifted right here. Putting the cable about waist height, a little below, just so, as you can see, fully outstretched, this is exactly where it's anchored at. So we're getting full engagement, full weight, full force, full stimulus when we're stretched right here. So that's just going to help with the hypertrophy sake in those long lengths, long length partials, all that, the science shit. Am I a full-fledged science-based lifter? Nah. Am I a bodybuilding lifter? Nah. Strongman? Nah. Power lifter? Nah. What am I? I guess I'm just me. And I figure a lot of people have spent a lot of time finding things that work, and they have receipts. So I might as well learn from them, bring it all together, and maximize whatever I want to achieve here in the gym by adding their wisdom and their experience. That's what I'm doing. If that makes sense. What's the goal right now, though? Like, what am I now? I'm a fat guy looking to get lean and pretty shredded and look good and be strong. That's the goal right now. Will it always be that? Probably not. We'll probably be ever changing, ever growing, trying new things, learning new things. Round two. Let's get after it. Strength is definitely up here. What's worked so far? In my opinion, it's been hypertrophy training mixed with supersetting. So we're hitting that 10 to 14, 8 to 14 rep range, getting extremely close to failure, if not hitting failure on most sets, leaving maybe 1 to 2 in the tank, and harder earned every single time. And then just going back and forth between the movements to keep the heart rate going. Heart rate's at 120. That's fantastic. That means we're keeping an elevated heart rate, and we're almost getting a cardio burn from this. Not quite to that same degree, but it's going to definitely make a difference. And that's one of my biggest secrets, and that, I think, has driven a lot of my success with losing weight but gaining muscle. Supersetting consistently, because you're just pushing yourself over and over and over, keeping the heart rate up, burning extra calories. And that's exactly what we need to create a bigger deficit, lose more weight. All right, let's get going. Oh, man. Whew. Those are pretty sweet. Those really get the stretch going. And as soon as you start getting into those higher reps, man, does it burn right on the bicep. Really gets it going. Whew. I'm sweating already. And that was only set 2 of each of these. So that just goes to show, we're 32 minutes in, 207 calories. Insane. That's the power of supersetting. Maybe I should have said it at the beginning, but one of my biggest points here is, maybe you splurged one weekend. Maybe you went off the rails on a vacation. Maybe you fell off, you know what I mean? But even if you have, doesn't mean you can't dust yourself off and get right back into it. Don't let that be the beginning to some spiral back to the bottom. Maybe you took a step back. It's okay. You already know where the path is. You just need to get back on it. Keep going. Let's get after it. Oh, man. That goes back to what I was saying. Full failure right there. Could not get it up. You gotta hit that every single time. No, not necessarily. Whew. But I'd hit it every now and again at the very least. You know, you don't want to not do that. There's just something about really pushing yourself to the limits like that that drives that growth factor. Maybe we do some lighter weight decline flies right here. Hit our last set of buys. Then we'll figure out something for buys as well, but I think we're going to switch it up to flies on this guy. See if we can keep that lower chest building up. Because we're looking good. I mean, check that out. That is crazy progress from where I used to be. Never before was I able to truly see the separation of the deltoid from the pec in shirts or without shirts. So this is huge, huge growth, huge boost to my freaking confidence. Let's go. Oh yeah. Oh man, I'm telling you, those hit me insane. That's another thing. Find moves that work for you, that you really feel, that absolutely speak to the muscle, get it screaming. Hit those. Hit them constantly. Make them into your rotation as frequently as possible, because that has the most connection for you, mind to muscle. You're going to see the gains. Something that I absolutely have done from the very start. Just because it makes sense. You're feeling it. You understand the movement. You can truly feel what it's doing. And that just increases the activation of the stimulus when you have that mental connection with it. So I credit it with a big portion of my results. Try it out. Let me know. We are going extra light on this, only because I'm very unfamiliar with this. So we kind of need to feel the rep, understand exactly, what we're working with here. So I'm only hitting 15s, but this should help me be nice and in control. Get real crazy stretch going. Let's get after it. Definitely didn't feel it as much as I would like to in the pecs. I don't know. Not looking bad though. Still really starting to fill out the upper body a lot more. Very, very happy about that. Alright, my guy. That's alright. That's alright. Figure it out. Just talk louder. Let's get after it. Back there, baby. Biggest thing here, keeping that back pinched. The scabs pulled in, pulled back. So we get that extra stretch and really focusing on just the chest, not going like this. Just keeping that chest pumped out and then squeezing the hell out of them. That's been a really big change for me. Hopefully you guys can hear this, otherwise I'm just gonna voice over it. Let's go. Very good, very good. Much more chest activation. Alright. One more set of these guys. Toss some weight around on this one, honestly. Let's go. Why not? Toss some weight around. Lift heavy. Crazy heavy, not stupid heavy. We're not gonna injure ourselves by any means. I mean, it's not that in the area. Let's get after it. Alright, yeah, sometimes I just like tossing around weight. It's a different type of stimulus, different thing. Feels good, just, I'm not going, so heavy that I'm like 1 rep max in this. Quick check-in because my watch buzzed for me. 1 hour and 7 minutes, 454.5 calories. Heart rate still around that 117, 120 range. That's exactly what we're looking for. Alright, again, Mike Dunzo. But I want to do kind of a physique update, just kind of grounded again where we're starting at after taking a little bit of time off. So let's get into it. Oh, I took a little peek earlier. Pleasantly surprised. You tell me, do I look better, leaner, better abs than when I was lighter? Did I somehow? That looks pretty freaking insane to me. And that's without any ab work today. So we don't even have an ab pump by any means. Dude, holy crap, what happened? Who is this? I mean, I'm not saying I'm ripped or anything, but that is way more than before. Looking very good. That's kind of insane. For anybody who's been here, tell me that isn't more than what we're used to. What in the heck is going on? Whoa. Is that the power of carbs? Is this the power of carbing up? This is insane. Holy brick. I feel massive compared to the way I was. I don't know, you tell me. You tell me. How are we looking? For starting out after like kind of chilling for the last 2 weeks. That's pretty good. Completely unflexed, just hanging out. I mean, that's what we're looking like. But the second we bring them in, dude, holy brick, man. That's crazy. Call me crazy, but oh, dude, that's looking like way more to me. I don't know. Maybe we are just carved up. Is this the power of carbs? If so, I need some more carbs because this is insane. Wow. Okay, I'm not gonna talk about it this time, but next video I'll talk about what the strategy's gonna be like, what we're gonna be doing. I think I found some things really work for me. So let's get dialed in. Let's take this all the way. 15% body fat. I'm freaking ready. Ready for summer. Let's get after it. Let's look absolutely shredded. Let's get strong as hell. Let's get jacked. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Look better, feel better, be better. Let's get after it. It's about time. We're back. We're back, baby.